HMD Global is expected to begin a new naming convention for Nokia smartphones this year. A report from online blog Nokia Power User states that the Nokia X10 and Nokia X20 will be among the first phones in this new initiative. Both phones are expected to be powered by the Snapdragon 480 5G processor. The Nokia X20 may come with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, while the X10 may feature 6GB of RAM and 32GB of storage. These phones may be launched at Nokia's upcoming April 8th launch event. The gaming-focused Asus ROG Phone 5 goes on sale today and will be available on Flipkart with prices starting at Rs 49,999. The latest ROG phone comes with a Snapdragon 888 5G chipset and an Adreno 660 GPU. The 6.78-inch Samsung AMOLED screen has a 144Hz refresh rate and a 1 millisecond response time. Asus also claims an industry-leading 24.3 millisecond touch latency for better gaming performance. Along with the signature air triggers on the shoulders, several new motion gesture controls have also been added. Keeping the lights on is a massive 6000 mAh battery that supports up to 65-watt fast charging. There's a 64-megapixel triple rear camera setup along with a 24-megapixel front shooter. In a rarity for flagships, the ROG Phone 5 also includes a headphone jack. Asus has refreshed its line of gaming laptops in India, launching the ROG Strix Scar 15 and ROG Strix Scar 17. The line can be configured to include an AMD Ryzen 9 5900HX processor and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 GPU. Buyers of the Scar 15 and Scar 17 can choose between a Full HD IPS display with a 300Hz refresh rate and a 3 millisecond response time, or a Quad HD IPS display with a 165Hz refresh rate and support for the DCI P3 color gamut. Both laptops can include up to 64GB of RAM and up to 2TB of M.2 SSD storage. The Strix Scar 15 and Scar 17 also come with mechanical keyboards, Dolby Atmos enabled speakers, and a wide array of connectivity options. Keeping the lights on is a 90Wh battery. All this power doesn't come cheap, as prices start at Rs 1,54,990 for the Scar 15 and Rs 2,34,990 for the Scar 17. Poco India have teased a March 30th launch date for their upcoming Poco X3 Pro smartphone. In an email sent out to users earlier, Poco have also indicated that the device could be priced at around 21,000 rupees, the price of the Poco F1. The Poco X3 Pro is rumored to include a 6.67-inch 120Hz Full HD Plus LCD display. It may also come with a high-end Qualcomm Snapdragon chipset and a 5200 mAh battery with support for 33-watt fast charging. The phone is also expected to feature a quad rear camera setup with a 48-megapixel main camera. Korean publisher Krafton has clarified to IGN India that its recent investments into the Indian esports market are not tied to PUBG Mobile. Krafton recently invested Rs 164 crore into the esports company Nordwin. In response to a query, Krafton told IGN India that their partnership with Nordwin was not linked to PUBG. PUBG Mobile was banned in India last year due to privacy and security concerns amid rising tensions with China. Krafton has now taken over the Indian publishing rights for the Battle Royale game from Chinese publisher Tencent and teased a new game called PUBG New State, but are awaiting a decision from the government for PUBG's India comeback. The Android app for Amazon Prime Video has received an update that gives users a shuffle button on select shows. If pressed, the app will then play random episodes of the show. The selection of random episodes will be limited to a particular show and season. A feature like this has been much requested by streaming service users for quite some time. Netflix has also teased a similar feature before and plans to roll it out to all users by sometime this year. Google has announced that third-party developers will now be able to create tiles for Wear OS. The wearables-focused operating system received the tiles feature back in 2019, which allowed users to quickly swipe through available information, much like the Google app interface. Until now, only Google or device manufacturers could develop tiles, but now developers will be able to work on their own custom implementations. Google expects to roll out the feature along with a Wear OS platform update in the upcoming months. Twitter has fixed a bug that suspended accounts for tweeting the word Memphis. Many Twitter users reported the issue on March 14, saying that they were locked out of their accounts for up to 12 hours after tweeting the word. After football fans were suspended for tweeting about footballer Memphis Depay, his club Olympique Lyon tweeted a picture of the player in response to the bug, with the caption, "Can we talk about him yet?" NBA team Memphis Grizzlies also tweeted about the incident, talking about fans who want them to say the M word. Twitter apologized to affected users in a statement, saying that the suspensions were due to a bug which has been fixed and all affected accounts have been restored.